everybody, it's Phil with Bugera. How you doing today? Welcome to Music Group TV. I want to talk to you about the V22HD Infinium. This head is a very cool amplifier, and let's just talk about some of the cool details. Right out of the gate, let's talk about the power section. Two EL84 tubes are pushing this amplifier with great tube sound. Now, these tubes are going to last you about 20 times longer than normal. Why is that? Because this is an Infinium amplifier and it has the Infinium tube multiplier technology in it. And what that means is that the voltages for the tubes are constantly being monitored and adjusted so the tube can last as long as possible. And what's even more hip is when a tube finally does go, a LED in the back turns on to let you know what tube it is that went bad. And what's even more cool is that if you want to replace one tube, you don't have to have matched sets of tubes. You can put in just one tube because it's auto-biasing once you put it in there. Very cool feature to have in an amplifier, especially for us guys that love tube amps. It's very cool. On the front end, I've got three 12AX7 tube amps on the front end of the amplifier. So great tubes on the front end, great tubes on the power end, done deal. Now, you have two jacks on the front, normal and bright, so you can plug in basically any guitar and it's going to sound really great. You have two channels on this amplifier. You have a clean channel, which you've been hearing. Right? It's a nice, big, clean sound. And also you're hearing on there is a little bit of reverb. There's a high definition reverb that's going on here as well that I can switch on and off with included foot switch. So let's talk about the rest of the channel. I'll show you the reverb at the end of the path. So there I've got the clean channel. Now I have a distortion channel. It's a multi-gain channel, and I have gain, volume, and the master going on. So I can really wind into a lot of different sounds. So if I'm going clean and I go, and then just turn on the pedal, so I can dive right on into the deep end of the pool if I want to. It's really cool. So there's also a boost switch that's in there, and then I have a presence, and like I said, the high definition reverb. And where that comes into play is like, here's a clean sound. Now with the reverb. Nice. It's a nice high definition reverb. It's really going to add to your sound. So this is all kind of what's happening on the front end. Let's talk about the back end of the amplifier. On the back side, you have a mode switch where you can go between pentode and triode. You have an effects loop, you have your speaker output jacks, and you have an impedance matching switch, so you can match it with either 4, 8, or 16 ohm speakers. So all that and a foot switch jack that you can connect to that you were hearing from earlier is just going to make for a very hip package to be able to use on the gig all the time. If you want more information and media, please feel free to come visit us at Bugera-amps.com. Thanks for watching Music Group TV. I'm going to play a little bit.